So today's the day. I've been waiting for this day for months now. We're scheduled to go to Cave Run Lake in Morehead, Kentucky. Going with a good friend of mine. His name's Daryl Brown. We're gonna load up the boat, take the truck, get all of our crap in it, and then we're gonna head down to Morehead. So we're gonna take you along with us, and we're gonna see what we can't do down there. We're gonna try, well obviously we're gonna target muskie. I mean, if you go to Cave Run, you're gonna be targeting muskie. So we're gonna try to see how many we can get in the boat. I predict 3. I don't know why, that number just popped in my head, and that's the number I'm gonna shoot for. Not so much that you can really shoot for it, but that's what we're gonna try to get anyway. Right now, my personal best is 47. Caught that this summer. Yay! And that was a lot of fun. I'm hoping that I can get another 40-inch fish while we go down there. Hopefully just a fish, because I'd hate to travel all that way and not even catch a fish at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pack everything up, like I said, head down today. God be with us, safe travels, and we'll see you when we get down there.
Okay, we need to see what Chris gets for breakfast.
Crap.
Huh?
Crap.
Crap. Careful, those guys are making your breakfast.
Do a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with a meal with a large sweet tea, half cup. We're doing a documentary for Nat Geo. Okay. So you're going to see it. Okay. I have to get a disclaimer before we have to sign the form and all that kind of stuff. I'm just kidding.
No, we're going fishing. We're going to drink beer all day.
Okay. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit meal with a large half cut tea.
Yeah.
Just curious as a...
We're doing a document.
We're vloggers. You ever seen YouTube vloggers?
Yeah.
We're doing a documentary.
We're doing a fishing trip.
That's fine.
We're going to sit and drink beer in a boat in Kentucky for a week.
I was just kidding. We're not putting this on.
No, I just wondered. I'm just curious because sometimes when people videotape, I gotta ask just because without permission, sometimes we're.
Yeah, if you want us to edit it out, we'll edit it out.
No, I'm just wondering what it was for. Just not,
yeah, it's just
not
for
a
our
big deal.
YouTube channel. We're just fishing.
Oh,
Big video.
All right.
Any suggestions on what to throw right now?
Right now they're going with the blades and the rubbers, like the Medusas, the dogs.
The big ones, the 9-inch, 12?
Usually the mids.
Okay, that's
and
what I
some
got.
regular, depending regulars on the innovations. Of course the dying dogs, they're all the big ones. I had a kid in here this morning, he said that he had a dying dog and he had one in, but he figured it was probably right around 40.
Has the bite been on, or how's it been?
On and off, on and off. They've been dropping the lake since like a week before October. Right. They're supposed to have been done now. As of yesterday, they weren't going to pull anymore.
How low is it?
They've already drained all the ponds.
Is it winter pool now, or is it?
Yes,
Is that really low?
There's certain ramps you can't get on right now,
Okay.
and I'm thinking Warwick's is one
Okay,
of them. They
I figured
can't. You
Yeah.
cannot. No, it's too low. I mean, it's already to the ground there, and that's the normal for this time of year. Well, not really normal. I think they pull a little bit more than they should. Usually they just
It's
pull
been
like
pretty low
inches
though,
and
hasn't
stuff.
it? It's been pretty low, hasn't it?
You know, we didn't really had a lot of. I mean,
Yeah,
we
we
had
didn't have
some
rain.
rain, but we didn't have the rain that
Yeah,
we
we
usually
didn't
do,
either.
and that's what shocked me that they're pulling so
Yeah.
fast, so much. And that's pushed a lot of them out
Are they
to the river.
still pulling right now?
No,
Or they
as
stopped?
of yesterday, they were supposed to have been done.
Okay, good.
I mean, they weren't going to be doing any more.
Is there a particular area that they're like congregating in right now?
The to-go-to place around here is usually the flats.
The flats, I figured.
But I know a few of our guides and stuff, they're out today just running around, and they said they were going to hit the Blackwater area. I had a few others said they're going to the Poppin' Rock area. I honestly haven't heard anything about Big Run or Little Run, Cave Run. I know they're saying that I honestly don't even know where the Donovan area is, but they've been doing a few there. I've been hearing pretty good.
The flats are usually always pretty good though, aren't they?
That's a to-go-to place.
Okay, that's
You know,
probably
that's
it.
usually where everybody usually goes. I know they said they've even been hitting them in like 3, 4, 5 foot water.
Cool.
So,
Good to know.
I've heard a lot of them say they're going to the river area just because of how fast they drop the river or the lake, I should say. And I think the reason why they're running to the river now is because they dropped it so fast. I think the oxygen levels might have dropped some in the lake, and that might push them a little bit more out. Does that make sense? Sure. We got,
Well, you got skirts and stuff right here.
yes. We got skirting. We got the blades. We got
The flats.
the
right
wire.
And here's our abode for the day, or I guess the week. TV, lots of wood, kind of stinks in here. Nice musky on the wall, don't know if that's real. It's a freaking huge one. It's reproduction. Let's see, Cave Run Musky, caught and released by Greg Thomas, 53 by 24, are you kidding me? That's just off of the lake record, state record actually. Maybe that one that she caught probably beat this one out for the state record. Nice.
Yeah, you did. That one was 54 something.
Yeah, 54 and a half. Musky Monkey Fishing Headquarters.
Dude.
Yo, does it look bad? Oh, cool. I thought you were gonna say, dude, you gotta see this. This is not good. Awesome. This is pretty nice, isn't it?
Quite okay with it.
Nice. Awesome, yeah. And what we could do is probably push these two beds together.
I will bring my wife and kids here.
Absolutely. This is pretty sweet. You can have the big bed. I'll take the little one. There's another muskie. I need to put one on the wall.
Excuse me?
I need to put one on the wall at my house. That 47 I caught, it's tempting. So at Winter Pool here, look how low it is. They've been drawing this down for about a week and a half. They said they've stopped it now, so I think this is as low as it's going to go. I'm not sure how that's going to affect the fishing. Hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. It's been a while since I've been in this boat. I'm gonna forget all my daggone places to do everything. There we go. "62 degrees." Alright.
Okay, you don't have to show off.
We're 11 feet of water here. I'm throwing this jig. It's got that weed guard on it, so it's just doing. I'm just kind of let it drop down, rolling it up, let it drop. Yeah, it's pretty weedy. That's what they normally like. You hit the damn weeds, boy, it makes it feel like you're, like you got a fish. Yeah. Cabbage. Almost smells like seawater. It almost smells like seawater to me. I don't know, it's just got that smell. Maybe it's the weeds. You know, we was talking to that lady at Crashes, and she said that she thinks when they dropped the water levels, it maybe pulled some of the oxygen out. But you know, as green as this weeds are, you'd think there'd still be a lot of oxygen here because they haven't started dying off. I know when they start dying off, then it starts taking up, it eats some of the oxygen. So, I mean, these still look pretty green. These still look pretty green.
They're pretty healthy.
Yeah, they are. Well, from 1 to 3 is the major today. And it's 2 to 4 tomorrow, then 3 to 5 the next day. So I'm throwing this jig because, one, it's weeded, has a weed guard on it. And in other words, another reason is it kind of is a good time to go through and hit these weeds in an up and down motion. So kind of what I'm doing is just letting it drop, real, pull it, let it drop, and that tail will just dangle and put some vibration. Then when you go through the weeds, you just got to rip it through the weeds. A lot of times when you rip it through that weeds, that's when you get a strike, because that sudden jerk of violation, that jerk causes a creation and a stir and vibration in the water, and man, they'll nail it. So you can swim this too, because you can see the tail will swim quite well. And I love white, especially in clear water. Even stained though, it kind of stays the same color. So I'm just kind of mixing this up, pulling it straight through on a steady retrieve, and then just letting it drop, jerk, just kind of mixing it up. That spot lock's keeping us in a pretty good location. Keep us right here. That's good. You don't have to worry about trying to move around. Makes it a little easier. I always hate fishing in the wind, but you know, I guess you want wind a lot of times. At least you do for bass. I'm not so sure about musky. I was getting ready to say that wind-blown shores are usually pretty good because it pushes all that plankton in, and bait fish go there, and then the bigger fish, the predators, go there as well. And unfortunately, the wind's blowing that way.
So you can see the flat. Right?
You sure can. Look at that. Normally, that's all underwater. And look how far it extends out. I mean, it comes all the way out through there. So if this was about 10 foot deeper, we hit something, didn't we? Or no, that just slid over. This just slid to the left. The wind blew it. Ooh, where's there some wind?
So, ready to move along a little bit?
Yeah, if you are. So you can see the shoreline, it comes out through here, but this is mostly weed beds. And then up through here is actual sand, the sandbar that runs all the way out through there. But all this stuff right here that we thought was sand is actually the tops of weeds. So we're going to try to pull right out from where these weed beds are and try to throw up in there and close to it and see if we can't get something to come out. So looks like a pretty good spot.
How about this?
Yeah, this is good. 7 feet.
You're a little bit more of a disadvantage than I am.
That's all right. See the weed there. Another weed. Yeah, lots of weeds there. Another tree pounder.
That's not moving. It's not moving.
You're probably attached to a weed that's still in the ground.
Yeah. It ain't wiggling, it's a weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I uprooted that.
So this is milfoil, right? This right here?
So, yeah.
I think that's milfoil.
It's green.
Sure is. That's amazing. What is today? The 1st?
Second.
2nd. Okay. So November 2nd, 2017, out on Cave Run Lake. Some really nice houses up in here. We got some log cabins going on the side. I bet there's a really good view up there. But you can see how low the water is. We're at winter pool now. I mean, it is just down low. Look at that. Normally all that bank is below. But, you know, it is what it is. And we expected that coming in. We knew it was going to be low. We haven't had a whole lot of rain this year either, so that kind of compounded the fact. And then they said they were putting in a new dock and they wanted to finish it before winter hit in, so they loaded it pretty quickly. So I bet you a lot of these fish are going to be up north. Well, I guess it would be southeast, up near the river where the river feeds in. So we may hit that tomorrow or the next day. We're going to probably hit the flats again. We'll go home and get a plan about how we're going to do it, and then come up and hit the flats tomorrow pretty well. And then maybe the next day. We got some rain in our forecast too, so you never know what that's going to do. So I'm trying to video a little today because I may not get any. I mean, I can still use my GoPro, but the rest of the stuff, it makes it miserable. So we're just going to hit this a little bit and keep working this bank around. I can get him if you want. I got him. Yes, baby! Woo! He's not a monster, but hey, he's a muskie. Sweet. Okay, right here in this. Oh, you got yours too. I'm shaking, dude. I'm shaking.
Right there, buddy. Right there.
Unbelievable. So he just, what did he hit? What were you throwing?
He's trying, man.
No way.
And run, dude. Yeah.
Oh, he jumped out, dude. I got it. There we go. He's all tangled up. There we go. I got him now. Yeah, be careful of those hooks. Awesome. I can smell him already.
Oh, dude.
What?
Look at that hook. He bent the hook.
Did he? Oh, I'm shaking. Easy. So he's throwing an AC shiner, and probably, what was it, maybe the 6th cast. Wham! He came up and nailed it right at the boat.
I threw a few more, but it was
Did
at
you?
the bottom of the tree.
He wasn't very far out, because I heard you say, "Oh, dude."
And he was coming up.
Nice. Here. I'm shaking, dude. Look at this. I didn't catch the fish.
Painful, man.
Musky fever, baby. Awesome. First day out. I didn't expect shit. I really didn't. I was like, we're not going to catch anything today.
I bet he's 32. Maybe, yeah, I think he's about 32.
I think 36. Give me that net.
Let me get it wet. Okay, get your bogas. Okay, there we go. There it is.
Right here.
Right wire. 55? Yeah, I wish. Awesome. Okay. Nice, I got it. Sweet. You were closest, 35 and
plus, dude.
34, 35 and a quarter.
Nice.
Almost a half. 35 and a quarter.
Yeah.
All right, hold it up here. I'm gonna pause that. Go back to my camera and I'll get a good shot of him. Awesome,
hurry,
dude.
Yeah, let's not put him.
Yeah, let's probably get stuck in it again. There he goes.
There he goes, buddy.
Swimming off. No, no. All right, baby. Nice. 35. Sweet. Yes.
All right.
All right. So what we're laughing about is this right here. Look at this. Watch his bait. You can see he's jigging with a Bondi bait, and you can see it on the radar. That's hilarious.
So that ends the first day of fishing down here at Cave Run in Morehead, Kentucky. We really didn't expect to catch that 35. It was really unexpected. We drove in that morning and we're like, you know, hey, we can't check into the hotel until 6, so why don't we just go ahead and go down, look at a few places over, check out the flats, throw a few baits, and just kind of see what the lake looks like. And we looked into a 35, so very, very pleased with that. We're only maybe 2 hours in when we caught the fish, so that was an unexpected fish to catch. The weather cooperated with us fairly well. During the day we had a mix of clouds and sun with intermittent wind. Day 2, there's forecasting showers and thunderstorms, so we're not really sure how that's going to go. Hopefully it won't interfere with us too much. We've got rain gear, so hopefully we can go in and still get some fishing in and maybe even see something. Sometimes those changes in weather patterns will either turn them on or turn them off, so we'll have to kind of play it by ear and see what happens. We did see a couple of other fish during the day. They came up and just kind of tailed off, but we didn't really have any good follows or any strikes. So this is going to end day 1. Looking forward to day 2. Hopefully we can get another one in the boat.